Howdy guys, welcome to the vlog. We are doing something a bit different this week in that we are being sedentary because I sprained my ankle working out last week. Sad. I've been on crutches for the past week, limping, gimping, struggling around, and I'm at the point now in this saga where I've been on these for a week and now my armpits have bruises, and so it's painful now to get around even though my ankle's already in pain. So I don't really know what we're gonna do for the next few days, but I'm just so stinking bored of sitting around on my butt doing nothing, which is probably what it's gonna be for the next 3 days, but at least you can see what being crippled looks like. Our house is not very cripple friendly. We're way in the back of a lot of the people that we live behind their house at. And yeah, there's lots of stairs, which is great. And yeah, so that's what's happening. If you want to know what happened, not that anybody asked, but we were working out on Sunday, not this Sunday, last Sunday. It's Monday today for reference. We were working out on Sunday, last Sunday, and I was doing box jumps. It was my last set of everything. We were wrapping up the gym. I was like, I'm gonna do my box jumps, keep my springs, like keep them good. Up the height, clearing it, totally fine. I clear it, no issue with the box jump itself. Step down, and I think I was just being lazy or just tired. I was tired, but I stepped down lackadaisically. I don't know how to say that, lackadaisically. And I stepped off the thing and my ankle just went and I dropped like a sack of potatoes. And I heard a pop, and that freaked me out because I did play soccer my entire life and still do. And the only injury I ever had were some broken arms in elementary and a broken foot in college soccer. No sprains, which is crazy. And so I was like, I just shattered my ankle. What just happened? And I was like, no, I'm fine. I just gotta stand up, find Isaac, tell him I'm hurt. I stand up, gonna shake it off, and I was like, immediately, no, I cannot. I sat my booty back down to the ground and stared at Isaac from across the gym like this. I was like, about to cry, trying to keep it together so nobody would come to me. Staring at him, trying to use like marriage telepathy or something. And finally he looks at me and the waterworks come and he like runs across the gym. He's like, are you okay? I was like, I don't know, I did something to my ankle, it popped. And so that is the story. But this week I may be getting x-rays. I wasn't going to because I hate going to the doctor and I haven't done anything, but my foot looked like this. Doesn't look too bad, but it was really swollen the first day. And then now it just has like weird bruising, but not like bad bruising. But something just feels funny. And like, I want to get back into working out and running as soon as possible and lifting. And I just don't want to over injure. Like, I don't want there to be a tear in something and like a ligament, and then I'm like, oh, I feel good, and then rip it or something crazy. So I think I'll get that checked out, but that is what has happened. So the next 3 days will probably be pretty boring, but it is what it is. So I actually was just about to go out and do my devotions outside, get some fresh air. It's nice and cool today, so it's supposed to get hot, but right now it's nice and cool. It's like 63. So I'm gonna go do that, make some coffee, and then I have work. I have my first meeting in about 45 minutes. So that's what's on tap for today. And I'm gonna get my day started. So enjoy this video. If nobody watches this, Isaac, enjoy this video because I know you're watching this while you're running on your workout. So I love you for that. My #1 supporter. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm just rambling at this point and my armpits are hurting. So, yeah. Now you might be wondering, how, Mallory, are you going to get this coffee outside to where you're doing your devotions? And the answer is simple. We take them both, stick them under here so we can have both hands, and carry like so, and just hobble our way out. So, that's what I'm going to go do. Of course, I'm not gonna do the extra stuff where I leave and then I come back for the camera because that just takes too much energy, so you're coming with me. Time to get in the Word. I'm gonna read this because this was really good. My camera had died, but just doing my devotion. I'm just gonna read just one page of it. I'm not gonna read it all to you, but yeah, with that, I'm gonna begin. It says "Turning Wine to Worship" is the title of it, and it says, "I will never understand why one person is born into a family with 2 loving parents and another is abandoned at birth or abused in childhood. I will never understand why cancer ravages one body while another lives into triple digits. I will never understand how someone who loves Jesus can inflict pain on a fellow brother or sister in Christ. I will never understand why some believers have access to countless Bibles, while others face the possibility of death just for holding a page from God's Word. The list could go on and on with all the things I will never fully make sense of while I inhabit this body and navigate life's questions with a limited mind. You likely have your own lengthy, I will never understand list based on the trials you faced, worries you wrestled with, and suffering you've endured and witnessed. Jesus never promised we would understand everything on this side of heaven. The question is, will we be consumed by what we don't understand, or will we allow what we know about God from His Word to form our response to life's sufferings? I've grown up in a Christian home my whole life, had loving parents, went to a Christian school, great teachers who poured into me, great friends, great families that poured into me. And as I've gotten older and you go into the real world, you're not surrounded by this bubble of people who think like you do. And I feel like recently I've just started really thinking what is salvation? What does it look like? What does it look like for me to be a person that loves the Lord and follows Christ? And how am I meant to look different and set apart from the way the world operates? And I feel like I've been getting really caught up on the how, or just the questions that nobody knows the answers to. It's just we don't know with our limited minds, as this talks about. With our limited minds, we can't understand all the complexities that is Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit and the Trinity. But what we can do is have faith. And yesterday at church, they were talking about the guy whose daughter was ill. And he's like, "Lord, I believe, help my unbelief." And I feel like that has been me daily. Lord, I do believe, I 100% believe in you. And I believe with all my heart that I belong to you. But sometimes doubt or unbelief starts to creep in. And I know that's not from him. But it's just my mind sometimes just gets so boggled down with all of how does that happen? How in this case, the why of things too, of why do some people have illnesses, and why do kids get super sick but some other ones don't? So I think sometimes we get caught up in the why or the how. I don't understand this. And the Lord's like, I never promised that you would understand everything. It's just the question that we should be consumed with is, will we allow this to take away from what we know about God? And we know God is loving and omniscient and powerful and kind and forgiving and understanding and full of grace and mercy and true. And based on what I know about him, I can have faith that like he's got me. But as a human and with a human brain, sometimes I get caught up in the why and the how and the I don't understand this. Does that actually make me saved if I don't understand everything? And the Lord's like, no, I never told you how to know everything. So just really like that. I was just praying about that yesterday. Like, Lord, I don't understand everything. And I think I'm getting caught up on what I don't understand. So I believe, help my unbelief. And yesterday's sermon was on that too, which was crazy. So the Lord knows what we need and when we need it. With that, I'm gonna go inside and work, but I just thought I would share that. We just got done at the doctor. So the first video you saw was my primary care provider. So I had to go in and they had to give me the okay so I could go get an x-ray and MRI. But my MRI has to get approved by insurance, so I can't get that done yet. It takes like a week or so, which it's so frustrating. But it is what it is. And then I just went and got my x-ray. And so I'll find out the results from that in like 3 to 5 days. Hopefully sooner. But now Isaac's getting us Diet Dr. Peppers because I wanted a sweet treat. And I'm all doctored out. It's literally, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock. No, I lied. It's almost 3 o'clock. So that's taken up most of my morning, afternoon. So when we get home, I have to go back to work because I only worked for like 2 hours this morning because I needed to get all this done. But I don't think it's broken. I'm just like so nervous that it's torn and I do not want surgery. And so I'm just praying that I just sprained it really bad. And like, I don't know, I was getting like teary-eyed thinking about like having to have surgery in there because obviously I can't get the MRI for like a week, so I'm not gonna know anything. But then a guy rolled past me in a wheelchair missing both of his legs, and I'm like, I guess there could be a lot worse things in life, but this right now just feels like such an inconvenience. And like, I just want to run around, I want to work out, I want to play outside, I want to surf, I want to go in the ocean, and like, I just can't because I can't put any weight on it.
Hey, baby.
But yeah,
they only had Diet Coke.
that's okay.
I figured it was better than nothing.
That's okay. We're vlogging. You want to say hello?
Hello.
It's still good. That's Diet Dr. Pepper, you silly goose. That's so good. Good morning. It is the next day, and I'm pretty sure the last thing I videoed yesterday was us in the car coming back from my doctor's appointment. The rest of the day, I literally sat on this couch and did absolutely nothing. So, pretty much how all my days have been. I was moping a lot yesterday too. I'm just feeling sad about being sedentary, and so, yeah. But today, Isaac set up my pull-up bar, so I'm going to do pull-ups, I'm going to work out, I'm going to move, and I'm currently working. So it is like, what time is it? It's 11:23. I've been working for like since 8 a.m. And so here in a little bit, I will start working out. But I figured I'd update what we've been doing, which was a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, I just feel like I'm going a little bit crazy. But talking to Naomi, a girl that I work with, and she lives up in Canada, and she was like, to get an MRI or anything takes like 6 months. And I was like, the Lord keeps showing me that I need to stop complaining. So we're trying to be better, but I'm still really sad. And I just want to be able to run and jump and lift and not think about things tearing or spraining or whatever. Done a whole lot of nothing. Here's my crutches. And this is the spot I've grown roots into because I don't get up. And I'm icing my ankle with some corn and some peas and green beans. Because the store was all out of ice when we went and bought. When we were looking for ice for my ankle, they were all out because it was the 4th of July weekend. So we had to get frozen veggies, which actually this is really smart in the moot because it doesn't melt. So it actually is probably cheaper. All that to say, I'm going to finish or keep working and then I'm going to work out. And we're going to get in a better headspace because I'm tired of moping and sitting all day. Which I can't change that part, but I can stop moping. We are working out, getting out of this ugly mental space that I am in. My YouTube video, which is literally floor total body workout, no equipment, no impact, broken ankle. So I'm using this to do my workout because I can't bear any weight right now, and this way I don't have to get up and move all around. I can just chill on the floor and work out. So with that, let's get started because I need to keep my gains. Oh man, I'm stupid. Oh. Throw that there.
We reach, lower, switch. Reach, lower, switch. Remember, smiling is very advanced. So as you move, try to make those creases of your mouth turn upwards.
For lunch today, we're cooking steak. So I need to get that started. Isaac is getting some groceries from Sam's Club and waters because we ran out of water. And so I'm very dehydrated, so we need that. And then yeah, he's just getting a couple other random things. So I told him I'd start the steaks, but usually he cooks all of our meat because he's just better at cooking meat. And I always think everything is underdone or raw, and so then I overcook it, and then everything's always dry. So I usually tend to let him cook the steaks, the chicken, and the burgers. But I'm gonna start this. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Workout was not that satisfying, but I did what I could. I was looking down at my legs and my left calf is like getting smaller than my other leg and it's stressing me out. Hopefully they'll come back with the MRI and they'll be like, it's just strained really, really bad. And then I can do like heel raises and stuff. I just don't want to do anything until I get that clearance because I don't want to rip something if something's kind of torn. So that would be unfortunate, but my calf is shrinking and shriveling. So hopefully they can get me in soon. We got our steak. And we got our cauliflower rice that I just need to season correctly. Otherwise, it'll be nasty. I give you the key, nobody. All right, we got this. We got pepper. We got salt. We got garlic powder. Everything you could ever need. Honestly, Isaac is a good cook. Like when it comes to seasoning things, I would say I think he's better than me in that realm. Okay. That is really frozen. How many servings are in this cheese? 4.5. So I just want to have enough for all of our other lunches. So. 1. 2. Sweet. I just need to figure out when I need to put the meat on the cast iron. I know the times, but I don't know. When to do that. Garlic powder, some salt. Whoa, that was too much. Way too much. And then pepper. I wish I had butter. Butter would be good on that. And butter would also be good on the cast iron. This is gonna go off. Gotta hide that. And then we will put the meat. And the stuff. Oh man, I forgot to season the meat. Hopefully you can't tell when you eat it. Something I've been doing is I tell Isaac I'm going out for PT, and I basically just walk in circles in this pool and try and get some motion in my back foot because it gets super stiff because I'm just elevating it all the time. And so I figured at least I'm not putting a ton of weight on it and I'm kind of moving it around, so maybe it'll heal. I don't know. But that is what I'm doing. I'm doing PT, so enjoy while I do this. You really gotta flex the foot while you're in the water. Our pool has been exceptionally cloudy, and we realized just because the filter was completely green. So hopefully the water will get more clear over the next few days. But we just got a thing. We got a thing for our pool. It's like a vacuum for the bottom, so it cleans up all the dirt and sand. And his name is Golito. Like, the brand is Seagull, so we named him Golito. He's charging in the other room, but usually we have him in here now vacuuming everything because it got so dirty. But now it's better. Like, the bottom of the ground is so much cleaner now, and so now all we need to do is get rid of the fog, which is just algae. So hopefully that works. Pretty flower. I'm gonna take you all to go look at it. Prepare to be amazed by this flower. You ready? I don't think you're ready. Look how pretty that is. It's Gorgina. I've also read so much that's like one of the issues with sprains is your foot gets super stiff, and my calf has been cramping hecka bad, so hopefully maybe this is helping. Maybe it's not, but I mean, I'm not sure it can get any worse. I mean, I guess it could, but let's hope it doesn't. If you can see the bruises, can you see that? Probably not. Prepare to be sick of me by the end of this video with how many times I've mentioned my ankle, but it has been all consuming. Another day of elevating the fight and growing roots into this couch. I didn't vlog yesterday because it was just a whole lot of me doing this. And I feel like my mental space is like, one day I'm like, okay, it's fine. Like, I'll just work out, do what I can. And then the next day I just feel sad. Like, I just get frustrated and just want to go on a walk and get out of the house. And so yeah, yesterday was just not a good mental day. I just felt I felt lifeless. But yeah, that's just kind of been the theme over the past week and a half of just some days are really good and totally fine and I just power through it, and then other days I'm just like distraught. But I just am getting frustrated because I feel like there's no sense of urgency from the doctors to get back, and there's like to get the MRI is probably going to take a week, and I just want to know if this is something I can push through once I can start bearing weight on it, or if it's something that I really shouldn't and I need a boot or whatever they need to do. So yeah, right now I'm just working. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've had a meeting and I've been going at it since 8:30 this morning. So I'm about done, and I feel like I'm not doing much because I can't. But the one good thing, today, Lauren, Isai, and then Kate, Annie, and Mila are all coming in. They're flying in tonight. So this next week we'll get to hang out with them, which is great on one hand, but not so great because I can't even walk. So we'll see how that ends up turning out. But yeah, I'm so excited to see them and just hang out for the week. And she baby Mila, which she's not a baby anymore, but I love Mila. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. But I feel like I've just sat on this couch, which I have. I've been sitting on this couch for a week and a half, and it's just starting to get really like frustrating, and I hate how my ankle feels because I'm like, it should just be healed by now. Like, I've been taking care of it, elevating it, icing it, compressing it, but it just feels funny, and I'm hoping it's nothing serious, which I sound like a broken record because I've said that like 1,000 times in this video, but I really am just like praying that the Lord doesn't let it be something super serious, and that it's just something that will heal on its own, and that I can start doing stuff without fear of like something ripping in my foot. I think that's what I'm most concerned about, is if I did push through, will it affect something else? I did get something cool in the mail. So when Isaac gets home from working out, he picked it up out of the mailbox, and it's something that I've been wanting to help make me use my time better during the day, because I am addicted to this stupid thing. Like, I loathe my phone. Like, I would love if I could just have a flip phone. Back in the day when I had one of my first phones in like high school, I had a it was like pink and maroon, and you could slide it that way, and it was also just like a brick, kind of like the Nokia, so it had the numbers on the front, and you could also slide it with the keyboard to text, and I loved that thing. And if I could just have that phone again, I would be so ecstatic. But now I need it for, it's like, what would I do for GPS? Or what would I do for FaceTime? Because I want to see my parents every day. And music. But if I could get rid of everything else, I would, like, in a heartbeat. I love posting, like, I love making videos for YouTube, but, like, I don't really plan on being, like, super active on my Instagram, like, posting updates every now and then, but it's just not something that brings me a whole lot of joy, like, staring at a phone, but I'm addicted to it. Like, I find myself reaching for it all the time, even when I'm not intentionally thinking about it. And I delete Instagram off the main screen, and I still somehow manage to find where Instagram is and open it. And so yeah, I got a thing to help me with that. And so I will show you what that is, but I have to wait for Isaac to get home so I can get it out and set it up. But that's all the updates. Literally nothing else is new. Just chilling here. And I think I'm gonna go back outside because I was tanning out there this afternoon. Or this early morning, I guess. And I think I need more sun. I think I need more happy juices. Happy rays. So let's go do that because I'm basically done here for the day. I'm gonna check up on one more thing. So maybe in like 15 minutes. And then we can go out there and do our fake PT. Isaac went to the gym and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go do PT. And he was like, you're so full of crud. Like, I'm probably just injuring it more, but I can't sit here much longer. How bad, if I could explain how bad my back and my joints feel from sitting all day, it's crazy. Like, my body aches not doing anything. I feel better when I work out and just move in general. So, speaking of Isaac, let's see. Hello? Okay, that sounds good. Love you. Stay safe. Bye.
Beyonce doing the man, okay? Took it to places they never could make it. I'm forming a pad, okay? Not going back, okay? Not going back. Not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship.
I'm not gonna lie, this is like restoring my energy, being able to go in the pool and dance. Because the pressure's like off my foot, so I can move around freely and it actually doesn't bother me that much at all. I just like can't cut, you know, but like it's the principle, just like moving around, feeling like a new me. We keep getting bees in our pool, and Isaac was fixing the filter and one stung him in the pool. So I'm trying to get all of them out of here soon, then it must get stung. There's another one. I'm gonna get back to my dancing and fake PT.
So, get smacked. You looking back. You believe me or you close? Even if you don't, that'll get you wrong.
First off, guys, look what Isaac got me. Let me put my crutches aside. He got me sunflowers. Are those not the cutest? It's actually our 6 years, so we started dating July 17th of 2019. So today is technically our 6 years. So, ouch. I think we're going to just like go get something simple for dinner. And I don't know, he's got a little surprise. And so we're gonna go do that. But I just thought they were so cute. I love them. These are like my favorite flower. Other than baby's breath, I also love baby's breath, but I have some up there because those are the last flowers he got me. So I need to put these in a jar so they don't die, but they're so cute. And then second thing that I wanted to show y'all. Now you may be asking, Mallory, what is this? And to that I respond, it's it's Brick. It is the thing that locks down your phone so you have more time in the day to enjoy what's going on around you instead of living on your phone. So I'm gonna set this up later tonight and I'll probably let you guys know how it is maybe in the next vlog or so. But I'm gonna set that up tonight, and since today is the last day I'm gonna vlog for the week, I won't really be able to get you a review or tell you how this is, but I'm hoping this solves my phone addiction. I'm super pumped to use it. So we'll see how that goes, and then I'm just gonna put these flowers in the vase and get ready so we can go get dinner here in the next hour. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I just wanted to show you those flowers because they were so cute. And I wanted to show you my brick because I'm super excited to use that. So, yeah. All right. I'll see you later.
Can't really see it because of this.
It's okay.
But here we are.
I'm closing out the vlog here, guys. If you stayed this long, it was quite a boring one for both you and for I. For me, for I. Hopefully, next week, I will be able to move after my MRI. Once they say nothing's wrong. We're gonna watch a movie. I'm eating Nerd Gummy Clusters. We love all that Red 40 Lake Blue 2.
What cancer?
Blue 1 Lake, Yellow 5 Lake. What does it even mean? Who knows? But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I guess I'll see you next time. Peace.